Okay, here we go. Colorado Elk 2001. It is like a little 4:15. Been in the unit for about 2 hours now. I drove around just to kind of get the lay of the land, to see who's here and where they're at, and just kind of try to figure that out and see, so I'm not stepping on anyone's toes or getting my toes stepped on. But it's been a long day. I'm extremely tired. It's a little windy out. That's why I'm doing this interview in the car still. I'm gonna go up to my first spot tonight. Hopefully, get to be able to glass some elk coming out of timber, going into feed. I'm gonna set up camp, and then hopefully in the morning, I'm gonna get up early and try to cut them off back to where they're coming from, and that'll be my Monday plan. I'm gonna probably do that for all day Monday and maybe again Tuesday morning, depending on how Monday goes. If I don't see anything all Monday, I'll probably bounce out of there and relocate. I don't have much time to waste to hope that the elk show up, so I have to go and try to find them. So I have a few plans mapped out. Hopefully this first one pans out and I don't have to do that and we can make this a nice successful trip. But to start, we're just gonna pack up again and head up the hill. Alright, so I made it almost into where I wanted to tonight. It was a little bit more deadfall than I thought getting in because I had to cut across that burn, and that took a lot longer. Pretty tired though. I slept nothing last night and I worked all day today. I'm dead on rest. I have none. So I'm gonna set up camp here before the sun goes down, get something to eat. I haven't heard any bugles. I've been seeing moderately fresh sign, like maybe a week or two old, and a lot of beat down trails and a lot of grass that looks freshly beat down. So it gives me hope that there's stuff coming through here, but I haven't seen or heard anything. I also have no one else in here with me that I have seen, so I've only seen a handful of trucks. Anyways, so I'm gonna set up camp, get something to eat, get a good night's sleep, and get back after it again tomorrow. Good morning, Colorado. So, good news, but bad news. We got snow. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I heard a few faint bugles like way off on another drainage last night, and I was like, there's no way I'm going to get them. I kept waking up every hour, knocking 10 off the sidewall, pouring down rain.
sideways wind, worrying that my tank's gonna blow up. Never did. Stone Glacier held up great. But woke up this morning, a little before dusk, kind of just drugged my feet, put on long johns, made some coffee, started taking my stuff apart. And because like I hadn't heard anything last night going crazy like everyone says there's going to. And I just ate a Pro Bar, middle of packing my stuff, about to break my 10 down, which is the last thing I got. And I decided to rip off a bugle. And now I got 2 bulls bugling over here. And I was over there yesterday, and I could smell some decent sign. And I saw some fresh tracks. And then the other one was over here. I think that was the one that was way over on this other drainage last night, has now come over. And so I'm hustling. I'm going to try to beeline it that way, because it sounds like they're going higher up towards this burn, and there's a little patch of timber up there that's super thick that I probably bedded in. So wish me luck. Tear this down. First full day in Colorado. See if we can beat the odds. Come on down here, big boy. Fuck me up. This is really steep. It sucks. It's a cool view though. Oh shit. Cool view. They're still piping off. I'm still downwind of them. Or whatever. My wind's good. Let's hustle the last 100 yards up this hill. Sounds like they're headed that way. All right. Well, we got on elk this morning, which was amazing. I had looked to be a nice 5x5, maybe a 6x6. These bulls are kind of bugling back and forth, and I ripped a bugle. He came up over the hill. He probably got to within 55, but I needed him to commit another 20 yards to get into a shooting lane for me. I tried throwing some bugles away from him when he wasn't paying attention. Tried throwing a few cow calls. Wasn't really interested. He kind of came there. We kind of stood there and locked eyes and stared at each other for 5 minutes. But that was unreal. Him coming over the top of the hill bugling, and him being, I mean, I could see the steam coming out of his nose while he's sitting there breathing, looking, trying to find out where I was. That was awesome. So let him sit for a little bit. Then he kept bugling again, so I came up over this ridge. And as soon as I crest over the ridge, there's like 15 cows on the side of the hill just chowing down in this little 4x4. If I could have got a shot on him, I would have too. He was 51 yards, but I could never get him to stop. He kept running cows around and never had a good shot. But if he would have stopped broadside with a good shot, I would have shot him. So I'm going to sit down and drink my coffee I made like 3 hours ago. They're still bugling back over there. They're kind of getting few and far between, so I'm thinking it's about 10 o'clock. Sit down here for another hour or two, rest, get something to eat. Probably try to go sneak up on them in their bedroom if the wind's right, and wait for them to come out. That's the plan right now. Holy shit, that's still hot. It's just wild that I've never done this before. I mean, I went on a cow hunt last year, and pretty much we just drove around until we saw a herd of them and got into position. But it's wild to me that I'm out here by myself and I was able to get into elk. A lot of them. Day one. It was steep and shitty to get in here, and I ain't seen another person. So I feel like I got this to myself, as long as I don't screw it up. This is fun. This is a lot of fun. This is where I think those elk went. This is just this big marsh in the middle of this burn. This had to be where they came. I heard a bull bugle here a long time ago, and I kind of lost him down towards this way, so this has got to be where he came. I'm going to get up on this ridge over here so I can watch this wallow and have a good shot if anything were to come in, or skirt the ridge to go walk back through this bench all the way back to where I saw him this morning. I'm thinking that's their thing. They feed over there, come through this burn and this bench, feed, hit this water and bed on the other side of this wallow. So hopefully they'll get out, come back through here, hit this wallow again on their way back.